This week on Big Eyes, new story advancements for Undead Unluck in One Piece, cliffhanger endings for Sakamoto Days and Blue Box, and Ayashimon and Doron are starting to look kind of shaky. These things and more on the Big Eyes podcast. And welcome. This is an all new week, all new Big Eyes. I am AD, joined by LJ. You know what's going on. What's going on with you, brother?
Man, nothing much. Just nothing but disappointment in my heart right now. That's pretty much it.
Damn, bro, really?
Yeah, I'm very disappointed.
All right. Before we actually, so
I'm disappointed, bro. This is a disappointing week. How we get all the heavy hitters back and all them. I did not enjoy a single chapter.
All right, bro. So real quick,
I feel like a Scrooge. Man, let's go back to just talk about nothing but the B-sides of Shonen Jump because listen, I think in 2022 we keeping things completely hip hop on the Big Eyes podcast.
I feel you.
These chapters were a bunch of whoopla, man.
Man, listen, I'm not gonna say that, but also like at the same. So, what was your favorite chapter? Like outside of Jump, what have you been reading this week? Just around, all the hoopla that we got like yesterday or Sunday.
I'm gonna keep it strictly Shonen Jump, but hey, Blue Box chapter obviously was hard. That Blue Box chapter hit me in the feels, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Like the ending of that chapter, like.
Listen, man. Listen, real feels right now. Real feels, real teenage Angus, bro. Real, like, you know what I'm saying? I was banging with this Blue Box chapter, and the cover art, man, was hard too. Little Hinachi got a little fit off.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Glad. Listen, man, we've been seeing a lot of animes get like fashion looks, which has been really tight. I know that Jolene from JoJo's had that. Is it Prada or Diesel, something like that?
Yeah, something like that. I think I seen like a One Piece Gucci or something like that.
The One Piece had the Gucci thing that was crazy. Was it? Yeah, it was Jolene and Diesel. Hey, listen, man, I love when anime characters get fits off.
Yeah, man.
Tight. But nah, man, like. Listen, you choose the chapters, man. I'll tell you. I mean, obviously we got One Piece back, My Hero back, Jujutsu Kaisen's back. Undead Unluck had that crazy.
Yeah, that was probably, honestly, I ain't gonna hold you. That was probably my favorite chapter because I read everything, like just about everything. And I kind of feel where you coming from, but at the same time, like Undead Unluck was probably the best chapter. Simply because of the end, like we get to the point where we finally defeat Spring. Everybody's feeling sad. Fuko is finally back, you know what I mean? And you got Andy sitting here saying, you know what? I've been working so hard on this mission to, have you fall in love with me, but I never really took the time to fall in love with you. So now I'm about to take that time. And at the very, very end, out of nowhere, a random nigga comes up, stabs her through the chest, dog. And I'm just like, yo, what?
Hey, man, he came through out of nowhere and just stabbed Fuko in the chest.
Yeah.
And I love the moment though, because you get I like you said, so Andy's explaining to Fuko, like, you know what, listen, maybe I'm only getting meteors because you're growing to like me, but I'm not taking the time to grow to like you, and maybe what I'm saying, like, let me fall in love with you also, which I've already feel that he's already in love with her. He just hasn't really expressed it to her. He's on his macho man shit, bro. You gotta ease up, Andy, man.
I mean, but not only that, because it was like,
he gotta step into his romantic bag.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get on your Casanova shit, buy her some flowers, take her on a date, you know what I'm saying? Dress nice for her, little things, wear the cologne that she likes. Little things, bro. But nah, so he gotta, he's like, what, I'm gonna start tapping more on my feelings. I'm start getting more emotional with you. And in the middle of them, he wants to take her on these crazy adventures, and she's like, "Man, that's about to be tight." And in the middle of that, like the panel, how it happens, when she gets stabbed in the chest, and there's one part that just, I don't know why, but it like takes it over the top for me. But she gets stabbed by the chest by this character who looks pretty badass. I can't lie. And Andy gets that blood splatter right on his
Yeah.
nose.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is so hard, but man, that's tough. Like that at that moment, you just see the blood, and then you turn to the next page, and there's no words. It's just expressions. Fuko's body is falling. Andy's in shock, and he just has his blood still on his face. Everyone's looking like, huh? And finally, the dude speaks, and he says, "That won't do. For people like the two of us, one overcoming the loop, death isn't an option." And you just see Andy spaz, pulls a sword out, he slices dude, and looks like he slices him in half.
Yeah. But it looks like, but he's still talking, so it's like,
yeah, he's still talking. So you can obviously tell. I mean, obviously, him saying that, people like us, you could tell that he probably is another negator that probably can't die. Or we don't even know if he's a negator. Like
more than likely he is. But it's like,
man, listen, with this manga, you don't like. There's so many loops and turns in this. You don't know what this man is. This could be God right here. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, we don't know who he is. This could be God. Like,
you think if God would show up like right away and do some crazy shit like that? Like,
listen, bro, God's a wild boy. Have you ever seen Old Testament God? Is this the God they're going against? Are they going against Old Testament God or New Testament God? That's all I need to know. Because Old Testament God, that's a top tier villain right there. Old Testament God wasn't fucking around, bro. He was summoning floods, bro. Bro, listen, he spun the block on the Pharaoh for 7 days straight. 7 days, and took his oldest. God was, man, listen, Old Testament God was not the one to fuck with. I wouldn't fight Old Testament God. New Testament God, see, New Testament God, bro, he had a son, you know what I'm saying? He had a kid, and usually, you know what I'm saying? Like, when niggas have kids, like, they usually calm down. They, they be like, man, you know what? I'm just trying to, I'm trying, y'all gotta act different. I can't be wilding how I used to. Man, God before the kids, poof, that's a wild boy. I don't know. I do not know. God was running around like Debo, bro. He was running around like he was Pac. God, Old Testament God was different, man. I don't know. Man, he was getting mad. He didn't care. Like, it took such little to piss off Old Testament God, too. It took such little to piss him off.
Yeah, man. That would be crazy if it's like, I want to know exactly what kind of person this is. Like, who created all of this? Who created?
Well, at first I thought it was Victor, but Victor don't got that big old tattoo on his chest, right?
Nah, I don't think so. Because it's the same. Like, Victor's the same person, and I don't think that like he got a big sun tattoo on his chest. So
that's what I'm saying. Victor don't got that tattoo. So that's why I was at first. That's what I thought it was, and then I was like.
So that's the biggest question. Like, we might have to go back and find like any type of clues, because one thing Undead Unluck loves to do is like drop in hints about stuff that it probably foreshadowed a long time ago. So I mean, like, who knows? But at the same time, we ain't ever seen him before. It's mostly been about Union and Under, and the 4 seasons stuff. But since we completed all the 4 seasons things, like, where do we go from here? Like, they even had the whole color spread of like all 4 seasons with everybody on it, and yeah, it just seems like we're about to start something completely new. Like, God finna go wicked on these guys, man.
Bro, I don't know who that was, but that was a crazy. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna say everything is bad. I'll say this: that the more popular stuff was bad, or like the big top tier joints, were pretty bad. Cause like, all right, like even shifting into One Piece now.
One Piece was more lore. It's like you got more questions than answers. Like right now, in that chapter, we just seen Luffy kind of leveling up. He using Gear 2 and Gear 3 with Kaido. You know what I'm saying? Giving him some hands on the roof.
Yeah, he's switching back and forth. I mean, they were just fighting back and forth. Mm-hmm. That's all that really was. Was just Kaido's drunk.
Yeah. Yeah,
Where did he get so mad? Listen, bro, where did he be hiding these bottles at?
he had a stash up there. He was probably drinking with Big Mom on the roof before they pulled up on him.
He's still drunk? That's my question. How, like, what is he drinking?
Oh, he got that
Like,
moonshine.
does he have I'm saying, like, does he just have like nothing but things filled with Incredible Hulk? He got nothing but Hypnotic and Hennessy up there.
Pretty much.
Yeah, nah. You gotta send Kaido to rehab. You got one of them nice rehabs though.
Yeah.
Like the one in California. Them California rehabs be looking like goddamn spas, bro. Be crazy. They be oceanside.
See, nah. People be looking at you crazy if you go one around here, man. Like I feel like those.
Oh yeah, nah. An Atlanta rehab, that's a trap house essentially. What does an Atlanta rehab look like? That's in the middle of a cornfield, bro. I'm straight.
Oh no, it's not a cornfield, but it's probably like a long hallway, like one of them correctional facility rooms. You just got to sit there and be like, all right, let me get right. I ain't never been to one, but you know.
Oh, I definitely been to rehab, bro. I definitely been an inpatient, bro. Them shit suck.
Nah. I ain't never had to do nothing like that for real.
Hey, real transparency moment. I've definitely been to rehab, bro. Just suck. I wasn't even tripping like that. I was just, you know what I'm saying? Just had one of the moments, but nah, bro. Listen, man. That boy, listen. Your rehab get anybody straight. You be getting there, goddamn bored of a motherfucker. It is nothing happening. What's that ASAP Yams tweet where he said the girl was tripping, he was in rehab, and he said it's lit. And he gotta get sent to his room. Oh, I gotta find that tweet, man. RP Yams, man. RP Yams. But nah, man. But the One Piece thing, obviously you see Luffy's leveling up. He's gained the respect of Kaido, which is dope.
Yeah.
Kaido acknowledges him. It's like, man, listen, this is the first time I done had a real fight in so long. I don't even know. He was like, I don't even know what to do. He was just exactly. I'm back. He's like, I'm back here just swinging. I'm just swinging back now. I'm just drunk.
That's what I'm saying. He was like, you want the 1v1? Say less. All right, we can run the hands. I ain't got no problem with it. So it's like Kaido really chilling, and Luffy's sitting here like, bro, you better not use being drunk as an excuse for like losing, because I'm about to dust you. Like,
Kaido just more mad that he's sobering up. He's probably sweating. He's sweating a lot. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's sweating. He's moving around. That liquor's getting out of his system. Listen, I'm sure Luffy they probably done destroyed all the bottles of moonshine everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So he can't even re-up. He can't even re-up right now. Imagine getting in a fight and niggas stopping the fight so he can take another shot.
Bro, I wish. Bro, you ever got into a fight and like broke the bottle? Like you was drinking it and you just happened to like, because that happened one time.
Nah, I don't drink like that. So you know what I'm saying?
Listen, bro, got into a street brawl one time in Miami. All of a sudden, like the ball in the bag, my backpack broke because like we just run in the middle of the street too. Did some crazy
tussling.
I'll tell you that story another time.
Nah, for sure. But nah, yeah, I think. I mean, really, that's what's happening. The big thing happens at the end where, somehow we figure out that there's a devil fruit that they're trying to erase from history.
Yeah, we just need more answers on that. We finally get a small glimpse at the outside world, a little bit of what happened after the reverie with the five elders, because the last time we seen them, they was chopping it up with Shanks. So it's like, okay, what happened since then? Why are they getting the word out to Wano? Like, what's really going on? And why is the elephant from Zoe pulling up? Like, there are so many questions that have been asked. What could the future of One Piece be from this point? Is like, it's crazy. Most of the time, I've talked with some folks over the weekend. Some people think that the elephant actually was an island that ate a devil fruit. Other people think that Luffy fruit is the one that they're talking about that has a different name. It's a whole bunch of stuff going around, but like, it's so much more to One Piece, and it's like you can't be surprised at whatever answer they give us, because at the end of the day, it is One Piece. I wouldn't be surprised for anything that happens.
Yeah, man. I mean, One Piece is always full of mystery. You never really know what you're gonna end up getting with it. So it is definitely one of those things where We're gonna have to wait and see,
Yeah,
I guess. But they're always throwing in some type of curveball in the middle of the story. They're always trying to yeah, they're always looking to extend the story any way possible that they can. So
yeah.
but no, man, I mean, hey, it's One Piece though. They're doing the One Piece thing, but once again though, it's kind of just like, what am I getting from this chapter?
Yeah.
I'm not really getting anything. You've been gone for, and then they're not even coming back for another 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, well, never mind. Yeah, this is just One Piece. It's crazy though, because it's like they went on break, come back with a chapter, now they going on break again. Like, bro, what are you doing?
Shonen Jump is they're leaving us. They're leaving us with like the wackest chapters too.
I will say the one chapter that did surprise me was the Doron chapter. I don't know if you read that one.
I did. It was actually pretty solid.
Yeah, like we got homie at the end was like, bro, I gotta off this nigga. That's the nigga who killed my moms. Pulling up already, chapter 6.
Once again, but like that's concerning.
Is it?
Kind of. Ayashimon concerned me too.
Well, here's the thing about the Doron chapter, because I've been reading Bleach lately, and it kind of gave me that early Bleach vibe where it's like Ichigo fought the dude who killed his moms, but he didn't beat him right away. He fought him, got him down kind of weak, and the dude ran away. So it's like with the Ayashimon in the same like space where you have somebody who's really strong, you know that they're strong because they did something to you, and what the situation is right now, you got to step up and handle it. Where does that leave you? Like you know that there's a gap right there. You know that you just can't like power up off of nothing because these niggas have been involved in this world for so long. Like they're really threats on their society. So with Ayashimon, with the secret guy, I forgot his name, but
this is really Bleach inspired, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, just like the more I'm reading it, yeah, this is very Bleach. It's like Bleach, and it gets me a little, like I've said it before, it gives me a little Shaman King too, but nah, it's definitely a Bleach inspired thing.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like, I'm not upset at the direction that they're trying to take it, especially because like they're not taking that much time. Like every chapter has been pretty solid. It's not like they've been lackadaisical. They've been explaining like powers, the different Mononoke with Ayashimon. They're still setting up the 1v1s with the beefs and the different major antagonist groups. You know what I'm saying? And you got this guy Maruro making a stand in Ayashimon. He's like, yeah, nah, I gotta still protect her. Like I finally find somebody that's like the final boss, dog. Like I gotta go all out because he been watching niggas like from the jump. And he even points out, like, yeah, no, you're the next fire person, like the next fire person I fought. When really, he takes fire away, he takes heat away, and like actually poses a threat to the MC. So I mean, like at the same time, it's like there's so much more to it. There's so much more to it, and it's real early, so it's hard to tell right away.
Nah, yeah, I mean, I guess it's more so for me the language that's being used of like, okay, this is the final fight. Then here it's kind of like, damn, we're already seeing this nigga fighting against, the demon that killed his mom. So it's like, man, this is a lot of. But like you said though, it could be one of those things where they're getting these quote unquote final boss fights, but they can either end up losing or they can end up losing, or even if they win, it can open up doors for other things. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I'm not too worried. I guess it's just the language that's being used in these chapters where you're kind of just like, all right, like where are you trying to head with this? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, like where you like headspace wise, where are you gonna be putting this? Like, where are we at in the story now? And it would just make me sad if either one of these stories get cut short because I think they're both really, really good.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, like you said, Ayashimon was really great. I think it was it was dope to see him take that stand, especially when old girl was
about to pull out that dagger.
Yeah, she was about to pull out that dagger. He comes out like, nah, like chill. It was, it's also cool seeing how man, the yokai be moving like some real bosses in Ayashimon. Like he was like she put out the dagger. He was like, man, blow her head off. He was like, shoot her immediately. They're like, wait. They're like,
and he was talking mad reckless too. He was like, "Oh, you her granddaughter? Like you his granddaughter?
Not granddaughter.
Oh yeah, you his daughter?"
And they were just like, blow his head off. But no, yeah, like just seeing him, like, I really like Ayashimon. Like once again, like this chapter was really strong in terms of just talking about just like once again just seeing how they move as real crime bosses down there.
Yeah, man.
And he was just like, nah, bro, like kill her. I need her out the picture immediately. But you can even see the henchmen just be on some like they're like, wait, hold on, like low key, she got like the rifle air.
Yeah, like I don't know if we really supposed to be doing this right now. Like, so it's I really want to see where they take this. Like, if somebody's gonna step in, because at this point we know that he's not strong enough because he's not a Ayashimon for real, and she's also the heiress, but does she really have powers to actually affect anything? So with this next chapter, are we going to see Maru kind of like prove himself in this fight? Like, do you really expect him to win this next fight? Like for real? Because I honestly don't think so. I think he get his ass whooped, and then like
he probably get smoked.
Yeah,
probably get his ass kicked quick too. I think this is not gonna be a long one, buddy. I will have the ambulance on speed dial. They will be here by the time you're done.
Yeah, man, I agree.
Nah, but yeah, man. I mean, I think those two series right now. But once again, the B-sides. I mean, I don't even. Yeah, they're the B-side now.
I say they're C-side.
Ooh, damn! He said a C-sider?
Yeah, because they still too new. I know you are, but I'm saying they're still kind of new though. I hate you, dog. Oh man, yeah.
I guess you could say they're definitely a C tier right now because I mean they're new. They haven't really established themselves as anything more than just another new manga that Shonen Jump is running right now. Even though we're really enjoying them, I think they're both really good.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I think but they're keeping me interested. I don't know why. I mean. And the funny thing is with both of those is that I truly don't think that they're really any different than a lot of the other stuff that's running on Shonen Jump right now. I think it's just nice to step away from like the big dogs.
Yeah.
I think they take up so much space on Shonen Jump.
Yeah.
Sakamoto Days was cool. Their newest chapter was nice. Sakamoto Days is really graphic.
It is. It's really graphic.
Dead, really fucking graphic. I didn't even it really didn't hit me how graphic it is until I saw a guy kick his own severed arm at another person.
He said, I don't need this no more.
He was like, I don't need this. I'm gonna kick it at you. And the fact that his hand still had the weapon. But I like Sakamoto Days. I think it's a fun read. I think that within the graphic stuff, there's something missing about Sakamoto Days for me, and I just can't pinpoint it.
I think for me, it's like a overarching story, like an actual story to tie in, like why Sakamoto left, why he's being hunted down. Like I don't think we've ever actually gotten like an actual reason for niggas trying to hunt him down for real like this. I don't know. There's some I might have to do some rereading myself, but for me it's like, what's the point of the story at this point other than him protecting his family?
Yeah, obviously we get Slur, who comes in, really weird villain name. Kind of not feeling it.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was thinking the same thing. I was like,
I'm kind of not feeling the whole.
Whoa there.
I'm not feeling the villain name there. That shit's weird.
I was like, what do you mean by that? Like, I gotta look at you kind of side-eyed. If I'm walking down the street, I better not hear nothing crazy come out your mouth. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like come on, slur. But I mean, I would say as a villain, he looks pretty cool. He got a turtleneck on. He looks like Carl Thomas. Looks like he could probably sing, hold a little note. Looks like he could probably take you out to a nice little cafe somewhere. Probably got some like nice little cooking skills. Probably could make some nice homemade pasta. Looks like a nice, good looking guy. I don't know. Probably shops at Brooks Brothers though. Brooks Brothers is kind of, I feel is like that's where like racist men go get their suits. So I mean his name's Slur too. So I don't know, man. It's a lot of up and downs there. But but no, I mean he's badass though. He handled, he took out the JAA. He brought them down to 25% assassins.
Exactly.
So that Oner code too. Did he say any words?
He says words, but they're like in a different language. Like every time he talks, it's like some gibberish.
No, I mean I agree with you though. I think it's an overarching story. I think they've just kind of hit a wall writing wise. I think that's also why probably it's been so damn action packed the past maybe like 10-15 chapters, because they know that the action is really it's the savior right now.
Yeah,
because all the fight sequences, they look really cool, they look really clean. Once again, they're bloody, they're gory, they're super intense. Things, buildings are getting destroyed. It gets really wild. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, like Sakamoto's family is constantly kind of in this danger, position. So you're always like you starting to see that Sakamoto is now on this. He's teetering that line of, do I go back to this old life of mine or go back to these old ways of mine to protect my family, or what I'm saying? Like he's always kind of getting brought back into that life that he really wants to leave.
Yeah,
which is always a good story. I think that's always a good kind of, you've seen that happen millions and millions of times in anime and manga. The story of someone trying to leave this past violent life behind them.
Yeah,
they always get brought back, but this one just seems very stale. It just seems very stale right now, and I'm just kind of just like, all right, how much longer can we say like this? The action in it is saving it's a saving grace of this manga, because even the goofiness of it now isn't even like funny to me anymmo It's not like, it's kind of like, haha, look at the fat guy fighting. Like
exactly.
That's all it feels like. It's like, oh, look at the fat dude, he's chubby. Like that's it. Like I'd rather him go back to his old form when he loses all the weight.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that, man. Because right now, like, I think we've just been like, you remember last time we had like the chill chapters, right? And then we started getting into this, and because what was it? We had the four assassins, the escapees, and they were all hunting for him. And then we just jump into this stuff. It's like, okay, what is the true nature of the plot? Like, what are we really going for here? Like, obviously we can't have the fun times all the time, you know what I mean? But like, what are you really driving at with this story over the next few chapters? Like, what are we looking forward to? So I really hope after this chapter, because it ends on such a cliffhanger with like the casualties and everything like that, what are we gonna do next? Like, what's the outlook from here?
Yeah, like I'm right there with you. I don't see anything long term. I can't see the long term vision for this.
Yeah.
After, it's probably gonna be we figure out their back history. Then they're probably gonna be on the chase with Slur. Mm-hmm. Slur's gonna do another. I wish this felt more serious. I think that's what it is. I just wish this was a bit more like they. Yeah,
it's crazy to say that, because it's like niggas have been dying and blowing up, so it's like, how much more serious can you really get without?
But like, I know people have been dying and blowing up. I think it's just they've tied too much like wackiness into it though.
Yeah, but like it's stuff like this though.
Am I overly critiquing it? I don't know.
See, I don't think so, because like I kind of feel where you're coming from.
Like I feel, what I'm saying, like it's serious, but to me it's like I wish it was just serious throughout.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you gotta, if you're gonna keep that tone, like make sure that you keep it consistent. Because right now it's like, okay, this is a serious moment, but what is the purpose of this serious moment, right? Like, what are you trying to showcase here?
There we go. Like, what is, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I that's exactly it. Like, what are we trying to show? Like, what are we trying to do with this? You know what I'm saying? I think now they're in a serious point, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, are we at this serious point, and are we gonna go back to the goofiness? Are we gonna stay serious for a bit? Like, I don't know what we're doing here. I'm a little lost.
Yeah, man. So I don't know. We might have to do some rereading. I'll try to pull back some things, see if we missed something. Right now, I'm feeling kind of like, you know, well, what are we going? Where are we going? So I feel you.
Yeah, nah, man. Yeah, so I mean, we'll see. All right, we got to talk about these final two, because Jujutsu Kaisen is back to fucking this over-explaining shit, and I'm over it.
Yeah. Hold up, real quick. I do want to, like, before we get into JJK, I do want to pull out the 6P one, because they got the reprints and it seems like they doing kind of well.
Oh yeah, bro, they're proving me completely wrong.
Yeah.
They said the volume 1 was smoked off the shelf.
Yeah,
I'll listen, man. One thing about me, I'll stand 10 toes in what I said, and even if I'm wrong, I'll stand 10 toes in it. I said it was gonna be whack, and I said that for sure, and I'm wrong right now, and that's just what it is. I was completely wrong.
I don't even think you was like saying that it was whack completely, but you was like, it needs an anime a little bit more.
I think it does. I still feel that way. I still feel that it needs an anime more than it needs a. I mean, obviously you need to have the manga first, but I think if they get on some anime shit, I think this shit will probably hit crazy on anime. I can't read it. I can't get past this man Steve Harvey suit. That suit is atrocious. They could not give my man a tailored suit at all. He is swaggerless. Like, he is wearing like plaid with like houndstooth. I don't know, like, what he's mixed matching patterns that don't go together. It's really bad. My man's fit is atrocious.
Would you say this is the most swagless manga?
Oh yeah, definitely. He got the K&G special. Come on, man. He didn't even get the I can guarantee you like the way you look. Or you don't like the way you look, I guarantee it. There you go. He didn't get the Men's Warehouse. Bro, he went to K&G. He got the K&G special. He got the Burlington Coat Factory going on right now. I can't get with it. Like, that's a City Trend suit that you got on.
This man said City Trend.
I said, nigga, you can order that suit off of Jimmy Jazz. That's how baggy it is. Nigga, he's on his Sean Carter, bro. The button ups and the S.
You ever go to like Goodwill and just see like the old like
shit, bro? I'm pretty sure he could have found a better fit at Goodwill. You go to the right Goodwill, you can low-key find some stuff. Goodwill in the suburbs. That's why I be finding like kitchen shit. Dead ass. I found a tortilla press for like $3 there. It was great, excellent tortilla press. I still have it.
I might have to go look for it something.
Bro,
because I could never really find it I want in Goodwill, man. I just be going in there, donate, and I'm like, let me look around for a second.
Man, listen, bro, you gotta go to the suburban ones though. That's the thing. You gotta go to the ones out in the burbs. That's where the white people be at. That's where they be having all their little nice shit, bro. I'll be going in there. I'll be finding crazy shit. I found like some Martha Stewart fucking like a whole like Martha Stewart like set, like matching cups, everything, like the good shit. I was like, God damn. I was like, you ain't ever find this in the hood.
Nah, not at all.
Nah,
never.
You find, yeah, nah, you don't ever go to the hood Goodwill. Hood Goodwill ain't for me. That's where I go donate my stuff. I always give it back because I know the niggas is gonna be there, but I always go to the white people to go buy their shit.
See, that's the thing for me. I'm like, all right, let me just peruse since
I've definitely like, yeah, bro. Listen, I found some really like when it comes to like appliances and all that shit, man. Listen, I definitely hit up the Goodwill. Like, go out to the burbs, man. I'll make that little 30-40 minute drive. I'm telling you, man. Listen, life hacks, bro. Life hacks. That's what you're getting on the Big Eyes podcast. You're getting manga talking life hacks. I told y'all about roasting yesterday, and we saw that in action. Hey, man, listen. I saw it happen in action. Remember, you call someone broke, you call someone you say you get no babes or you're broke, bro. It's an automatic W. You gotta just time it right. You just gotta time it right. Hey, you know it's bad. Hey, you know you getting roasted bad when like other people are like, bro, fight back. If you're getting roasted by a group of people and people are telling you to fight back, you're done. You're cooked.
Yeah.
You really have to chalk up the L for the day. Like, there's nothing more you can do. You got like, if people are telling you to fight back, bro.
That's how you know you're cooked. You just gotta take the L. You gotta take it. You can't even actually fight for real.
Reminder, guys, that Shonen Jump is only $1.99 a month.
Hey yo, that shit happy week.
All right, we getting into this JJK and this MHA before we sign off.
Yeah, man, might as well.
JJK got cool with this super, man. But like, what was the point of all that explanation of Megumi's domain? I'm really just not liking how they're treating my nigga Megumi. They're treating this nigga like a scrub, bro. They're treating Megumi like a scrub. Like, he gets the W, obviously, but they are treating him like a second-rate like sorcerer.
But see, I told you the last time, bro, like they're literally having to let him go through the training arc. Because you remember the last time we've seen Megumi like actually fight outside of the Hikari thing was against Sukuna, and he had to summon his treasure. Like, we're now actually at the point where we get to see Megumi level up a bit and use his domain to a somewhat tolerable extent. Like, it even to the point where we see that they explain that like it's an incomplete domain, so it doesn't act the same way with the short hit thing, but he can still manipulate it with this way. So he got shadow clones, and the Reggie using his own like simple domain, which we see every now and again, and only like smaller Jujutsu sorcerers can actually use that type of technique. But we really don't get enough of that per se. But I think it's just the explanation of everything coming together in this way is the big thing, where it's like it's long-winded. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just, but that's my thing though. Is like, why is there so many different there's so many rules? There's so many rules. I'm just like, let them fight. Just let these guys fight. Just let Reggie and Megumi fight. Like, let Megumi pull out his domain. We done seen him pull out the domain. We understand it's incomplete. Like, he says it every single time he's done pulled it out already. My domain's incomplete, but I still have to use it. Like,
yeah. See, it's for Reggie's purpose, so we can understand on the Reggie's side. Okay, this is how I beat your domain because it doesn't behave normally. So let me pull out these cards. This man pulled out 3 whips from the lot, bro, and dumped them in his shadow so he could be crushed by the weight of them. So like, we understand like there was more to Megumi's shadows in that the weight in his shadows, like he can carry specific items. So we see him pull out a dagger, and his shadow, because of that, carries a specific amount of weight. So when he drops the receipts and they turn into cars and hit his shadow, it's like, oh shit, now he's actually crushing Megumi with like 6 tons of cars. And we get the final parts where it's like, you know, you gotta bear down against this weight, but we gotta see who's gonna die first. You know what I mean? So there's some crazy shit going on with their domains and with Megumi's domain and how he's using it, especially when he drops a whole elephant on.
I think the cool thing about Megumi's domain is that it's just legit one big ass shadow.
Yeah,
that's all we learned. It's a big ass shadow that contains all his everythings.
Yeah, which I think is dope though, because it's like he had to use it inside of a building that casts shadows. Like, he can't use it out in the open like that. So it's like, I guess like the explanation was kind of needed for it being used in a different environment, and that's why it's working differently compared to before. So, but at the same time, it's like, okay, where does this leave us at the end of this? After Megumi gets his level up, when will he use it next? When will we see him like grow out of this? Will he reunite with Yuji after this? Like, because right now it's a tight race. Even though we know that Megumi is technically stronger than Reggie, like Reggie hasn't been holding his own. Like, he ain't been no slouch.
No, he hasn't been, which is, Once again, I still don't understand why Megumi has had the longer and harder fight against what I feel like is a much weaker opponent that Yuji had. I don't understand how this does any good for Megumi.
I think it's just the technique behind it. Like maybe we'll get an explanation later down the line.
We finna get some explanation, bro. He be
if we see him with Sukuna again.
Man, listen, you already know that we about to get his explanation. Listen, my boy Akutami be on his Togashi, man. Listen, he love the word.
Yeah.
He love the goddamn words. You know what I'm saying? So, but
he handles the pace a little bit better.
Yeah, it does. It definitely is. But I mean, it's an alright chapter. It was cool. Got the job done. Hopefully, this fight is completely done and we can move. I don't want to see Megumi or Yuji for a really long time after this. Please do like 15 chapters at least without either one of them.
I'd say we get like two or three more chapters because we got to.
We got to. I mean, obviously, we got to see like the conclusion to this fight. You know, Reggie's gonna give some type of information up or some shit's gonna happen. But I'm getting tired of both of them. I mean, once again, I understand a lot of this is just explaining Megumi's technique, but at the same time, it's like, we've had his technique explained a lot of times. We've had these techniques explained a lot. Like, there's nothing more that really needs to be explained about these techniques. We can just keep it pushing.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
But
we'll see where it goes.
We will. We can end this on some My Hero.
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
I mean, it's the explanation chapter. It's them literally setting up the plan for
They're setting up the play. That's all that's happening.
Yeah.
There's nothing. Yeah. There's legit nothing more to explain about this chapter. We get them back together.
All Might, the offensive coordinator, drawing up the plays.
We about to get them all killed. Gonna get everybody murdered. Oh my, gonna kill everybody. Just like a thing, he drawing up a play. Everybody's gonna die immediately. Oh, it's gonna be
All Might Kyle Shanahan.
Man, that nigga is man, he's failing up. Can we be real about All Might? He's done failed up. I don't know how he has a job still. This nigga is done. He has got them murked. He done murked himself damn near. Took himself out the game, man. Listen, I don't have no faith in All Might.
Man, he been watching plays though. He been watching the playbook. You know what I'm saying? He watching old film from Star and Stripe. He actually had sat down.
It's the last person I want to watch plays from. She's legit dust. She is a legit.
Hey, that's the only thing that you got to work with at this point, man.
She is a legit pack right now. You got she is at Backpack Boys, man. Listen, it's crazy right now. She is in a cookie store right now.
Oh,
shout out to the homie Fidel. Shout out to Josh. He hooked me up with a crazy pre-roll. Shout out to Fidel's Hydro, man. What they got, them little hash hole joints, that shit had me high for like 38 hours. Man, nah, bro. I don't. I mean, listen, their plan is to divide and conquer.
Pretty much. They got the plan for Dabi. They got the plan for Shiggy and Alpha.
But like, to be honest, is what we've known this entire time. They
just actually had to say
it. We knew they were gonna. There's no way that they were gonna try to fight all three of them at once. Man, they would have got smoked. Yeah, bro. Listen, I don't think Class 1A really built for this life. That's why Class 1B's in there too, helping them out.
Yeah, even the other school, in the mix.
Shigaraki alone is dusting at least half of them.
Yeah.
They really need to let Bakugo in the Dabi fight. Need to add some firepower. He don't need to be in the Shigaraki fight. He need to be in the Dabi fight with Todoroki. Because I mean, I like my guy Todoroki. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
he, I think Big Bro beat the shit out of him. 1v1 at least. You know, Endeavor ain't. I think Endeavor dies.
I mean,
I legit feel that's the final ending for Endeavor. Endeavor doesn't make the end of this story. I don't think All Might makes the end of the story. I mean, All Might might. Endeavor is definitely dying though. Listen, I'm gonna be real.
I don't know.
I'm gonna be real. If this ends with Endeavor having a kumbaya moment and getting all his family together, I'll be indifferent. I'll be indifferent about that. If it ends with the kumbaya moment, I'll be indifferent about that. But
yeah, I'll probably be the same. Like, I'm not gonna hate it, but like, it's expected. It's like that's a normal way. That's like, all right, I guess I can see it happening.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. It was a mad week. It was a mad week in Shonen Jump. We get another week off, right?
Oh wait! I do got to talk about the end. I don't know if we can not like. We got to talk about at least the end with
Ayama, man, kick that
Ayama
nigga out of school.
and then
Kick him out of school, man. Put him on the street.
No, not just that, but the Shinzo thing, pulling down like Spider-Man at the end.
Oh yeah, that's one. Yeah, shit. Now that was hard. I can't lie.
Yeah,
the Shinzo thing was tough. I was like, man, they got one boy hanging like Spider-Man right now. They said, oh, they're definitely giving him that mega push right now.
Yeah,
I don't know why they're strapping the rocket to my man's, but yeah, my boy is they sending my nigga to the moon right now.
Yeah. You know, it was that 1A versus 1B stuff.
Nah, I mean, yeah. That was a horrible part of the anime last year.
I still haven't seen that season.
Please don't. You know what happens. You know what happens already. You've read the manga. Yeah. We've read the manga. Yeah. We've talked about it on here.
Low-key, this is why I still haven't watched Attack on Titan or Demon Slayer yet, man.
Oh no, Demon Slayer was crazy. Man, listen, bro, Demon Slayer legit. I was watching Demon Slayer yesterday. I was like, this really might. I don't know what gonna get booted out of my top 5, but when it's all said and done, something gotta go.
Full like that.
Listen, Full Metal Alchemist, Yu Yu Hakusho, and Iron Blooded Orphans are my mainstays.
So you gotta pick 4 and 5 out of that.
Cowboy Bebop. Demon Slayer, maybe.
All right, that's 5. That's 5.
Yeah, but hold on, man. I'm trying to debate. Some cute shit might got to be in there. I don't know yet.
Hey, man, listen. I made my top 10 manga of last year, dog, and I was struggling with that, dog.
Oh yeah, bro. Your list was hard. Your list was tough though. That you the thread that you did.
Yeah,
bro. You listen, man. You're a super tapped in. I was like, damn, this shit crazy.
Man, cause man, like
follow One Major Academy too. That's where AD be doing all the cool lists and stuff like that. I wish I could do that. I don't have the bandwidth. I'll be forgetting what I just read the other day. I'm like, man, whatever.
It's only because I be trying to write it down. Like, okay, this ain't that bad.
Maybe that's what I do this year. I think my goal for this year is I have like a manga journal where I just write down about the mangas that I read and give a little synopsis about it. Maybe I give it to my kid at the end of when she's old enough. I'm like, you want to read some manga, kid? Here's your dad's notebook of mangas you should read.
Mm-hmm.
All I know, man, I heard, man, getting the news that Ashi's gonna be ending in 2 volumes hurt.
I saw that. That's crazy.
That sucks, bro. He's not even like, we just finished the damn season. Like, we just get 1 season. You only get to see him play 1 season. You don't get to see him go pro. You don't. I mean, I wish they Captain Tsubasa and shit, bro. Where they do 1,000 million chapters.
But I mean, that was like what 280, and I think like how many chapters in a volume? Like 10. Excuse me.
So we got like what 20 more chapters. I don't know how I feel about that. I have been reading. Shout out to Johnny Barnes. I've been reading And also, I still need to pick that book up from you, bro. I apologize. I've been all over the place lately. I still need to get that. But I've been reading the Zombie 100, the bucket list.
I've been wanting to jump into that, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. I be seeing that shit.
That shit's. I mean, I read it and then I fell off for a little bit. I mean, I think it's on hiatus right now, anyways. But I just been like caught up on the last man. That shit's really. That's a fun read. I like zombie apocalypse shit. I know that little. This is completely not manga or anything related, but that
the Korean
Korean shit look hard. That's coming to Netflix on the 28th. Yeah. I can't wait. Listen, man, y'all gonna have to catch me. Y'all have to catch me when that drop, because I'm gonna binge that in one day.
Yeah, same. I might be right there with you on that, because that definitely was tough.
But nah, man, it's a straight week though, man. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. I think for the month of February, we just need to give the A sides a break. I'm getting
honestly, because
let them build the story a little more, man. They all kind of feel like they've been running in place.
Here's a suggestion, dog. We'll probably talk about this a little later, but you want to do some black webtoon stuff, like?
Oh yeah, bro. Let's fuck it, man. Let's do some manhwa. Let's do some different shit, because I'm getting, like I said, Shonen, it's just everything feels stale. It's just stale as hell. The only thing that don't feel stale to me is Spy Family and fucking Blue Box, and Blue Box is gonna have me in tears this week.
Yeah,
Blue Box had me mad emotional.
It had me wondering, like, what is next year gonna look like?
Man, shit. Shit had me wondering the same damn thing, man. Listen, Blue Box hitting too close to home for me. I was what type of shit? Blue Box is, man. I'm telling y'all, Blue Box legit is my it. I'm giving it the full goddamn push this year.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. It's definitely getting the push.
This shit crazy. But man, well, this is another episode of the Big Eyes Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure, as always, y'all subscribe to the Lookout RNC, where your one-stop shop for all anime stuff. Lookout is Lookout the podcast is back. Titan Time is back. We're always here on Tuesdays. We always got fun stuff. Something's always popping off on that social. I swear, we actually have like one tweet that goes viral every damn
at least a week.
Like once a week it happens. So go pop over on the Lookout, and then tap in with us. Make sure you follow RNC Radio Live wherever, and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts there, where we got everything on there. Shout out to the Black Print, shout out to the A Show, shout out to Elite Media, RSPN, man, everybody over there, man. All of us, we over here just grinding, getting it in, trying to get this money. In the words of J5 and Josh, Boss Nigga Discount. I love that shit, man. Y'all gotta listen to that Black Print episode. That shit was tough, man. They talk about the 3-ring rule when you call somebody. I was like, damn, I thought I was the only nigga that did that. I only let them know.
You gotta hang up.
Yeah, you get 3 rings, bro. I legit adopted that rule in 8th grade and never broke it. You get 3. You get 3 rings from me. Click. If I like you, you'll get a text like, "Hey, call me when you free."
Yeah,
but nah, man. I don't know. It's just a lot of, man. I can't lie. I'm really excited for this year. Like, I don't know. Like, there's just a good feeling about this year that I have, just with the Lookout, with everything that we got going on. Some fun stuff coming, even with this show. I mean, episode 100 is coming up. Like,
yeah,
this is gonna be a good year, man. So sending love to everybody out there. Shout out to my guys at the Black Variant homies too.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to X and Van. Damn, this low-key just turned to a big ass shout out outro now.
The end of the mixtape.
I know, right? I would love to host a mixtape. I would love to get on my DJ drama shit just one time in life. Man, just to yell on a mixtape, man. Somebody give me a local rapper. Give me somebody that I could just host a mixtape. somebody, if y'all got a rapper that needs somebody to host a mixtape, just get me on there. I'll just talk shit throughout it. I'll just get to yelling. I don't know what I'm gonna be saying, but yeah, I just want to host a mixtape one time. But nah, man. Y'all already know what it is. AD was the sign off.
You already know. Please read more manga, watch more anime, and be on the lookout. Only on the lookout for the Big Eyes Podcast. Take care.